Going to Galilee also means going out to the peripheries, out to the very edge of beyond. Galilee was an outpost town. The people living in that diverse and disparate region were furthest from the ritual purity of Jerusalem. And if you remember from the Gospel of Mark, one of the elders said, "Does anything good come from Galilee?" Yet Galilee is where Christ began his mission. There he brought his message of unconditional love and acceptance to those struggling to live from day to day, the excluded of society, the most vulnerable, and the poor. There, in Galilee, Jesus brought the face and presence of God, who tirelessly seeks out those who are discouraged or the lost, who goes to the very edge of beyond, the peripheries of human existence, since in his eyes, no one is ever the least. No one is ever excluded in the world of Jesus. The risen Lord is now asking his disciples to go to Galilee even now. He asks us to go to Galilee, to the Galilees of 2022, in each of our lives, our worlds, in the streets we travel, the corners of our own cities, the peripheries of our lives. There, in these thousands of Galilees, the Lord goes ahead of us and makes himself present in the lives of those around us, those who share in our day, our home, our work, our school, our difficulties, and our hopes. In Galilee, we learn that we can find the risen one in the faces of each of our brothers and sisters, in the enthusiasm of those who dream, and in the resignation of those who stopped dreaming and are now discouraged, in the smiles of those who rejoice, and in the tears of all who suffer, and above all, in the faces of the poor and all those along the fringe. We will each be amazed how the greatness of God is revealed in the littleness, how his beauty shines forth in the eyes of the poor and in the simple. We have to remember then that we can never renew our encounter with the Lord without others. We can never leave others behind, never pass over generations, but must accompany one another daily, keeping the Lord always at the center. For if the young are called upon to open new doors, the elderly hold the keys. An institute remains youthful by going back to its roots, by listening to its older or original members. There is no future without this encounter between the old and the young. There is no growth without roots, and there is no flowering without new buds. There is never prophecy without memory, nor is there memory without prophecy. It all requires constant tending, attending, and encounter.